Today I was going to talk about letting go of our attachment, but I'm going to keep it for next week. And today I'm going to share a little story that happened in 1917. It's called the Christmas tree tradition. It happened in Halifax. There was a big explosion in 1917. And in the morning of December 6, 1917, the SS Mont Blanc, a French cargo ship fully loaded with wartime explosives, was involved in a collision with the Norwegian vessels in the Narrows, a strait connecting the upper Halifax harbor and to the Bedford Basin. And apparently the captain blew the horn a few times, but the other vessel would not move, and it was not an enemy's vessel. I guess something maybe was broken, and the vessel was answering, "No, I can't, no." So approximately 20 minutes later, a fire on board of the, so they hit, right? And a fire started in the French ship, ignited the explosive cargo, causing an explosion that devastated the Richmond district of Halifax. Approximately 1,600 to 2,000 people died right away, and almost the whole town was burned down and finished, and it was estimated that nearly 9,000 others were injured. The blast was the largest man-made explosion prior to the development of nuclear weapons, with an equivalent force of roughly 2.9 kilotons of TNT, if you understand that. Apparently it was huge. The Halifax explosion severely destroyed most of the city. Boston authorities learned of the disaster via telegraph and quickly organized and dispatched a relief train around 10 p.m. that night to assist the survivors. A blizzard following the explosion delayed the train, which finally arrived in the early morning on December 8, and immediately began distributing food, water, medical supplies. Numerous personnel on the train were able to relieve the Nova Scotia medical staff, most of whom had worked without rest since the explosions occurred. In 1918, Halifax sends a Christmas tree to the city of Boston in thanks and remembrance for the help that the Boston Red Cross and the Massachusetts Public Safety Committee have provided immediately after the disaster. And that gift was revived in 1971. And since then, Nova Scotia sends a Christmas tree every year in thank and in memory of what people here have done for them. And later on, it was taken by the Christmas tree exports, and lately it was taken by the Nova Scotia government. And as today, they continue the goodwill gesture. And apparently it's a big thing. It's not a tree that they grow in plants, on farms, but they find the biggest tree in the forest, and it belongs to people, common people, and they just give by thanks, by gratitude. And they go on the land and cut the tree and just transport it to Boston. So that's the little story I wanted to share today, the kindness that happens, and often we're not aware why. And there's a lot of kindness, so may today and all year long, look for those kindness that happens around you and to you. Thank you.